Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. Today we are going to be talking about the season finale, not the series finale, of Harley Quinn Season 3, Episode 10. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you again for all of those who have subscribed in the past couple of months. I have hit all of the qualifications for monetization. Unfortunately, I was denied, so I will be submitting an appeal. This is going to be my 5th video today. I do apologize for not getting my favorite parts of the episodes of Made in the Abyss out yesterday. I went to a concert, doing some personal life things, and definitely enjoyed it. Saw a nice show. And by the time I got back, it was pushing midnight, and I was like, yeah, I got to work tomorrow. I do have a full-time job as well, and then had to go to bed. But to get off of personal things, I'll be making one more video after this, which you probably won't be able to see because I believe I have to leave it unlisted when I submit my appeal for monetization. So we'll see what happens. That's all I can say is I'm going to try my best, see what happens. In a worst case scenario, I have to wait 30 days and then submit an appeal again or submit review for monetization again. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I am at 1,030 subscribers and climbing with every video I seem to be making, whether it be the reviews or the clips. So after today being that this is going to be over with, I believe there's one more episode of Made in the Abyss, so a couple more clips for that one. And then I also believe we're going to be continuing doing Rick and Morty. So with Rick and Morty, I'm going to be doing a clip and then the review. So Rick and Morty, you'll have 2 videos every Monday. Yeah, when I get home and get them filmed, ultimately. But Harley Quinn will be coming back for Season 4, so I will be doing that. My Hero Academia is coming out, Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho. Maybe I'll do something with Mob Psycho. I still need to watch Season 1 and 2. I've heard great things about it. Dr. Stone, Don't Toy the Miss Nagatoro, Spy X Family, all sorts of stuff coming out that I'll be either reviewing or doing a couple of clips as well. I'm going to try to put some memes back in there. It's been a little bit since I've done some memes. But we're going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to get that monetization. And I appreciate the love and the subscriptions. Without further ado, thank you for bearing with me for a couple of minutes here. Let's get into the review. So we start off where we ended, where basically Harley is just dropping the F-bomb. Ivy, rather, is dropping the F-bomb. Very angry at Harley. She's like, why the heck did you do that? I thought you were on board. And then she was like, well, I kind of was, except for, the zombies and the barfing and the murder. And everybody is basically calling Harley hero now. Batgirl's calling Harley hero, and she is not about that life. She's just 100% not about it. Ivy needs to get away from everybody to cool off. She's going shopping, getting some organic stuff. At which point, she gets complimented, because, she's looking fine. Let's be honest. Frank even says, like, dang, you're looking fine. You're going to be complicated as well. She gets Frank a nice little pot there. And then Lex Luthor comes on the screen. So his deal is he wants her to be the head of the League of Villains, the new League of Villains. And she pretty much immediately turns it down. And then she's like, wait a minute. I'm going to give you give me a ridiculous amount of money and give me full control, meaning I don't have to answer to anybody, including you. At which point Lex Luthor was pretty much like, yeah, pretty much, here you go. And, he was like, you made me poo my pants, which I don't rarely do, doing the whole zombie plant thing going on. And she is going to do it. So we'll probably see her as the head of the League of Villains next season, with Harley possibly by her side. But she has full control, unlimited money, so she might be able to finally terraform Gotham in a proper way without murdering a whole bunch of people. Because Harley is really not about that life. Bruce Wayne's parents are reburied. He is going to go to the premiere of the movie about his dad. Billy Bob Thornton here We have Clayface portraying. He's kind of sad because, he's like, people are going to be looking at Billy Bob and not really looking at me. Then we have Ivy basically and Harley kind of discussing the plan. And Harley just like, okay, fine, I'm all about it. Let's do it. In order to make this deal go through, they have to kill the Joker. So the gist is Lex Luthor does not like Joker's 0.5% tax on villains, and it goes to making the Gotham Community College free. So I'm liking Joker a lot. I know a lot of people are like, socialism or whatever, but literally 0.5% on the rich is enough to make the entire college free for everybody. And Harley, I know, even mentioned it. I think at one point she was like, "Oh, the path to equality is cheap and affordable education for everyone." I love how they put that little spin in there. This is Clayface basically saying, aren't actors supposed to? Sorry, King Shark talking to Clayface saying, you should be happy. You're actually acting so well. People think that you're Billy Bob Thornton portraying Bruce Wayne's dad. And he was like, well, I got some news for you. I want the fame. I want the fan base. I want the fortune. And all actors are actually like that. And I thought that was pretty funny how he did that. We run into Serena, a.k.a. Catwoman. And she's there to support Bruce. Basically, she's like, even though I don't want to be with you, it doesn't mean I don't want to see you happy. That gets him tearing up pretty good. The Joker gets kicked back to road triple Z69. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's probably the worst seat in the house. And then we get to see Clayface, and you hear his voice like crack. I mean, it's kind of funny because I don't know if they actually got Billy Bob Thornton to come out and they kind of mix the voices together, or he can just do it spot on. And then the voice actor just adds in little clips there. Got Joker tied up, Harley and Ivy. Harley's basically saying, "Oh, I forgot my bat." Beating up Joker a little bit. Joker, Ivy talking about Harley when they were dating her. Joker pretty much saying that, hey, she always went along with my plan no matter what, even if she didn't like it. And she never forgets her bat, and she knows how to tie people up, so she definitely wanted me to get free, and her subconscious is telling her, don't kill me, pretty much. Harley being a good therapist to Bruce Wayne, saying, breathe, you can get through this. I've been in your mind. You're a great guy. It's fine. Poor Bane getting told to F off after she had a little issue with Bruce calling her a hero, essentially. They're turning a new cheek. That kind of goes into the whole conversation. We have Harley and Ivy talking. Harley saying, yes, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And then basically Ivy saying it's okay if you don't want to. Like, that's the point. We're both equals in this relationship. I don't want to force you to do something you don't want. Then Harley thinking that'll end the relationship. She's like, no, it's not going to end the relationship. I still like you. I still love you. Just because you don't have the exact same interest as I do at this point in time doesn't mean I don't want to be with you. Have Clayface's big monologue. Everybody's cheering. This is kind of the situation where I was just talking about, where it's okay. Harley needs to think about what's happening. She's growing. She's mentally developing further. And Ivy's basically saying pretty much what I reiterated. She's saying it's okay, but you need to figure out what the heck you're gonna do. Everybody ends up cheering for Clayface, and they all think Clayface is Billy Bob Thornton. And they think Billy Bob Thornton is actually a shapeshifter when he's not. Ironically here, which I find pretty funny, they're arresting Bruce Wayne for tax evasion, which I thought was pretty hilarious. That's, I think, is probably going back to kind of Al Capone. You have this rich, famous person where he's doing terrible things on the side, even though, Bruce Wayne is Batman, he's doing good things on the side. But even the rich and powerful are not above the law. And he pretty much accepts it. He's like, yep, I'm going to jail. That's all right. He says he's leaving, talking to Batgirl, saying he's leaving everything in good hands, no issues there. You're doing a good job. See how you raise the city. This is really sad. He was like, you get the best actor award for me, a hug, is what King Shark says. And then it's, oh, it makes you feel better. And Clayface is just like, it doesn't. So I hope they develop Clayface more, because he's kind of super depressed right now. He really wasn't in this season all that much. I feel like he was definitely, him and King Shark were basically just side characters. They weren't really utilized as much as they were in previous seasons. Harley and Ivy are supporting each other. Everything's good to go. We have that nice, beautiful kiss. And it keeps going. You think, oh, that's going to be the end of it. Nice, beautiful kiss, it's over. But it's not. It keeps going. It keeps going. Harley isn't directly calling herself a hero, because I thought they were going to give us a little cliffhanger for season 4, because basically Ivy was like, oh, so that's what you decided to do, and it doesn't actually show the precursor to that conversation. But she just is teaming up with the Bat Team. And she swears at him in her usual attire. Don't worry, her swearing is not going away. And she's like, I'm going to take the stairs. As all of them jump off the building. And he was like, thanks for waiting for me, you mother effers. And then that's all she wrote. So we are done, season 10. Yeah, season 10. Season 3, episode 10. I was close. That's going to be your thumbnail right there, I think. Some pretty ladies, nice relationship going on there, a little smoochy smooch. This one's getting a 9 out of 10. Well, let's be honest. There was the action, there was the mental resolve, there was the character development, kind of coming full circle on Bruce's mental development. Harley becoming a hero kind of threw me off, because, at the end of the day, she's a villain. She needs to stay a villain. That is her character. Maybe a little bit of an anti-hero in there. But the reality of it is, where they're going with the show, who knows? I guess that we're classifying her as a hero now. No one is physically... Well, she has not classified herself as a hero herself. So we haven't heard the words out of her mouth saying, okay, I am a hero now. But she is helping people. That's ultimately what therapists try to do, is to try to help people. And now that she's away from the Joker, she's had a supportive girlfriend for a while. Great relationship. She's kind of getting back to her roots. So I think we might see some more therapy sessions with her. That'd be perfectly fine. Probably teaming up with the Bat Team a little bit there. Bruce is probably going to be developing in prison. And Ivy is going to be the head of the Legion of Doom. That's what we have to look forward to in season 4. I think that's where I'm going to end it. Yet again, I appreciate you subscribing, commenting, liking, letting me know what you want to see for future cartoon and anime-related content. Rick and Morty, we're going to keep doing with that. You got Made in Abyss for one more week. And then you got a whole bunch of stuff coming out in October that I plan to do. I don't know if I'll do a general video what I'm doing, or I might just, start throwing clips and memes out at you and see what sticks. And that's where we're going to wrap up. Got one more video to do after this. Got to appeal for monetization. It's a short one, though. It's a 5-minute video. I may release the video. I know they want me to make it unlisted initially, but I might release the video after the fact. So I'm going to follow their rules. Got to play by the rules, ultimately. That's sometimes that's what you got to do, and that is exactly what I'm going to do in this situation. So thank you for watching one last time, and as always, have a good one.